So Julia has been teaching me Russian. How long have you been practicing for?
About a week, I would say.
Was I really hesitant in the beginning?
Yeah.
Hi guys, we've teamed up with Xania Travel to share with you their app.
Check it out, connect with other travelers, and tell your story.
Yeah. So in the beginning, boy,
He thought it's harder than Chinese, but it's not.
it's just the way that I just don't pronounce things that way.
Yeah.
And so it's been fun. I've actually caught on. And actually the way I would learn Chinese, the way I would learn Russian was I'd have to listen to the word in Russian and then find ways to remember it in English. Just like, let's just take like the color red. How did I associate red first?
Красный.
Right, so I'm like krasny, I'm like cross knee. So red, if I cross my knee, is like red. So I remember it cross knee. So I'm actually saying cross knee. But as I got better, the accent would clean up a little bit, then it'd be cross knee. Next we went with green,
Зеленый.
zilone. So I had to associate it with a guy in Italy, Zalone. So every time she's like green, I'm like, okay, it's the Italian name, Italian Zalone. So I finally got there.
Yes.
And then white was Bailey, which is like the girl's name, Bailey, or even boy's name, Bailey. Blue was, I had to remember sea, like ocean sea, and knee. Sea, knee, sea knee.
Yes.
And I had come to blue. What other colors be?
Black.
Black. So black. First she's like cross knee, right? Was it cross knee? Churney. See, it's churney. So I had to remember like, first I was saying like charney, because it sounded like Charlie a little bit. So, but pretty soon I kind of started churney. So again, it was like churney. And what else did we learn out of the colors?
Yellow.
Yellow was żółte.
Yes.
Żółte, so she picked the banana. Żółte banana. So we practiced that. So I got about 4 or 5 colors down so far.
Oh, more.
6.
You know pink.
Oh, gray.
Gray.
So gray was kind of like the Sahara or Sierra.
Yes.
So the Sierra Mountains are kind of gray. So I would associate that word with Sierra. Sierra. So once you kind of get used to getting close to it, I could kind of remember Sierra. And what else?
Розовый. Pink.
Right, say it again.
Розовый.
Rosavy. Rosa. The color rose. It's pink, right? So Rosalie. So I would say Rosalie, but I kind of get to Rosalie.
Розовый.
Yeah, Rosalie. So I kind of remember that color. So we went to numbers next, right?
Yeah.
So we went through, actually I've been able to count beyond 10. So first it was adding, dva, 3, четыре, pat, шесть, and then it was same, David, and deset. 8? Oh, 8 is восемь. So the way I remembered it was, number 1, adding. Just like you say, adding. So you're going to begin to add it, to add things, adding. So adding. Dva, I just kind of had to really, I struggled with dva.
Yes.
But it's dva. 3 is 3.
3. Yes.
Pretty much, 3. Now this one, Shathiri. Oh God, I had to first remember the name Theory. And kind of like,
difficult.
oh, I always wanted to go from theory, and for some reason, I was always trying, now I want to talk about the other word, I forget the other word. But theory. Theory. So I always had to remember that word, theory, first. Oh, it was physics. I was trying to get to physics first, and that's what's confusing me. But I would get to word theory, then like theory, and 5 was Pat, just like the name Pat. 6 is Scheist, like in German, it's shit. And 7 was same. And then we shop at a store here called Violi, Voli. So I had to remember that 7, same, carried over to 8, and just remember the V, Vossen. And at first I'm like Viola-san or something like that, but Vossen got to 8. And then 9 was like a friend of mine, David, so I get to say David. And then decit, which is decimal, 10, decimal. Yeah. And then what's teen for teenager? Or the teen? Notsit. So you just go Adin notsit, Davad notsit, Tre notsit. So it just goes on and on and on. And so then she would start saying to me words with like something like 51 would be like Pidiset, blah blah blah. And so I learned quite fast.
Yeah, I would say all the numbers in English, or no, in Russian, and then he guesses the number and it's right.
Yeah, I've done pretty well. I don't forget. I do forget. I sit there racking my brain a little bit and trying to remember things. But I did word association, and so I have all these weird maps in my mind. Yeah. So what else did we learn? We learned some basic words as well.
Good morning.
Good morning. So good morning is dobre ultra. Dobre ultra. Now how did I get that? You have dough, like you have like power, like dough for bread. Dough, bre, the hat that you wear, like a bre. And then ultra, that we had the Ultra Music Festival. So to me it's 3 words, dobre ultra. So dobre ultra.
Yes.
And so I would remember how to say good morning, but I remember do and a bre and ultra. So that's how I remember that one.
Good night.
Good night. Same thing. I gotta go to a spa, get a coin, na and noche. Yes. So it's spa coin night, noche.
Perfect.
Very close.
Yes.
So noche in Spanish is very similar, noche. So I had to remember spa coin na noche. Spa noche noche.
Spa coin noche.
Spa coin noche.
Yes.
So I had to learn it that way. What else did we?
Oh well, how are you?
How are you? Kogdala.
Yes.
Kogdala. And how did I first say Kogdala? It was like, I had word associated, didn't I? No, spasiba.
Yes.
So spasiba was the one. That was spasiba. Thank you.
Yes.
So spasiba is thank you. So when I first heard spasiba, it has my mouth movement of spicy bowl.
Yeah.
So I go around and say spicy bowl the whole time to get to spasiba. So we had Kogdala. Also, I learned how to say Kogdala.
Please.
Oh, yeah. So I learned the 4 P's here. Pожалуйста, please. Then I had Poshly, which is hurry up.
Let's go. Yeah.
So I had to learn Posh. You remember the actor? Not the actor, but the singer Posh. And Lee, General Lee. So Poshly is like hurry up. So I say Poshly, Poshly. And then brush was, what was that one again? Pachisti. So I always had to kind of remember like these pachis, like some kind of pachisti. So in order to say like, I'm gonna go brush your teeth is edi, pashtishli, zube is go brush your teeth.
Yes.
And then we moved on to I'm going to, which is ya, and like you sneeze, hachu.
Yeah, I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, hachu.
Yeah, hachu. And sometimes I would over exaggerate. What would I say? Like Hakkasan. Like Hakkasan. Because of the famous brand out in Las Vegas and Miami. Hakkasan. So hachu. So then we have I want. And then you have sleep, spot. So you sleep in a spot. So I want to sleep in a spot. So ya hachu spot. I want to sleep. And then good leg, right? Walk, good leg. So I remember that if you want some good looking legs, you gotta go walk. So ya hachu good leg. I want to go walk. And what else did we learn?
I want to go home.
I want to go home. We all know Des Moines, Iowa, right? The city of Des Moines, Iowa. So I had to remember, I live in Des Moines. So if I want to go home, Des Moines. So ya hachu Des Moines. And I want to go home.
Yes.
and I'm tired. I had to remember this guy's name was Ustal. Ustal is the guy if I want to go to, if I'm tired. Ustal, where are you? Ustal, someone got a Spanish name. So I would say, okay, I'm tired, so Ustal. Ustal.
Yes.
Going to the store. Ya, hachu, then I'd say like an N word. Na, va. Va. Ya, hachu, va. And what can you buy at the store? Magazine. So, ya, hachu, va, magazine. And that is I want to go to the store. So I remember, if you want to go to the store, what are you going to buy? Magazine. So ya hachu va magazine. And that's how I go to the store. What are some other things that?
My name is Jessie.
My name is Jessie. So ask me in Russian.
Как тебя зовут?
I would say Меня зовут Jessie. So I had to remember that Меня, right? Like mañana, tomorrow, in Spanish. And zavut, I had to remember like a boot. I just had to remember the Z. So like zavut, Jessie. And so меня зовут Jessie.
Yes.
And I have a little more difficult time remember how to ask it, but it's tiba.
Как?
Kog or ka, like kogla, so ka,
Тебя.
tiba, zavut. And also the reason why I can remember the tiba is because how I love you. Ya, tiba, lu blue.
Yeah.
And I had to remember the tea, like you drink tea, and ba, like a bear, and lu boo, like was it lu boo?
Yes.
Lu boo, like the name Louis Boo, lu boo. So ya, tiba, lu boo is I love you. And I also use, do we use like tiba somewhere else?
Yes, we did.
I forget right now, I'm trying to remember everything. So it's been very fun kind of remembering.
Yeah, all those words.
Takes a while, but
come here, please.
Come here is, shucks, on the spot here. Hold on. See, now I gotta remember all these things. What is it again? Edie Suda. Yeah, Edie Suda Pashausta, to say thank you. Edie Suda Pashausta. And I don't really have Suda. I kind of have like a friend's name called Sudera. So I gotta remember I can call my friend Chris. Edie Suda.
Yeah.
Pashausta.
Yes.
And tea.
Tea, please.
Chai, like China. Chai, pожалуйста. Tea, please. What else did we have you learn a little bit?
What else?
There's been some other things here and there, like you've been asking, like, how are you? And,
Yes, как дела?
Как дела? And I always forget how to.
Хорошо.
Хорошо. That's been another one. And sometimes we'll just sit here and repeat. Хорошо.
Or like, I don't know. Я не знаю.
Yeah, I don't know is not too difficult, but I just keep kind of forgetting the word sequence. So, ya, and yes is da, and no is niet. So, I, ya, niet, and then, what was the... Знаю, to deny you, okay? So, ya, then I have to remember the word no, niet, and then знаю, like to just deny you, is to know. But then if you want to say I know, is ya, to know you. Ya, знаю. Знаю. So it's coming together. It's really rough. I feel like my school children back in China, when they're like, teacher, they're trying to like stumble over the words. It's like, it's just so simple. You just say it. They're like, oh.
Yeah.
So it's fun, but it's just challenging. But I'm actually quite impressed because
I think we did really good.
I for years trying to learn Spanish, and maybe I didn't really have a teacher either. Just kind of self-taught, but getting that pronunciation down. I think I learned Russian faster than I've even learned a lot of Chinese or even some Spanish.
Yeah, well, we practice a lot.
Yeah.
Every time we walk somewhere, we're practicing. Like,
I'm exhausted though.
What is like the car? How do you say car?
This is funny too. So, machina and muchina. So, like if you ever want to drive a car and you say it in Russian, mushina and muchina. So, machina. So, if you aren't careful, you could tell somebody in Russian, I want to drive a man. Just a slip of the tongue, and the guy looks at you like, "You want to do what, buddy?" Okay, yeah. Oh, I hachu pi piva.
Yeah, хочу.
Yeah, hachu pi piva. I want to drink beer. So I had to remember Pete. That guy drinks everything. So Pete is drink, and piva is beer, which pijo in Chinese is beer, and so it is a lot of different things. That
What about wine?
wine, vino. Yeah, hachu, Pete, vino. So I want to drink wine, and so it's been kind of interesting because we listened to one of our apps has music on it, but it's Heart Radio.
Love Radio.
Love Radio, which is out of Moscow. So they will rattle some words off really quick during the commercials or through the news segments, and I'm picking up on a few things here and there. So it's been a lot of fun, but I've been trying to learn apple, the word for the fruit apple. And what is it again?
Яблоко.
Yablaka.
Яблоко.
Yablaka.
Яблоко.
Yablaka.
Stress the ya.
Yeah.
Яблоко.
Yablaka.
Yes.
So actually, I'm trying to like, blokya is like apple, which is like kind of forget. Also, we learned man and woman. So man was.
No, like he and she.
Oh, she. That's right. He and she. So he.
On.
And so on, and then she was Anna.
Anna.
So it's like he Anya. He and she.
No, the most funniest part was to learn the word you.
You.
Which is T.
T. She's like, no, you like T. So I'm like,
That is the best pronunciation. T.
She's like, T. And she's like, no, like T. Like T. She's like, no. T. And so she's like, T.
Yeah, it's fun.
So T. Which actually is kind of funny. It's quite opposite because when I'm teaching the children in Asia how to do tha, they can't stick their tongue out. So like T, I'm like stick your tongue out, child. They're like that's not sticking your tongue out. Like that, like So in their language, they don't really put their tongue outside of their mouth, and to go they don't do that. So like the, this, that, those ths they don't do. And so this one is opposite. It's keeping your tongue in and So it's funny, anyways. But what else? That's about it, correct?
Yeah, I think that's about it. But we keep learning every day, new word.
Yeah.
At least one word a day.
Yeah. And so at nighttime now, I remember spokojna na noche. In the morning, do, bre, ultra. And it's been quite fun.
Ooh, how about kiss me?
I kind of do forget that one right now. Pat's a Louie. Yeah, so Pat's a Louie. I gotta remember his name. Pat and Louie. Louie, and you're in my head, buddy. Pat and Louie. Pat's a Louie. So Pat's a Louie.
Minya.
Hey, Minya. Minya, me, of course, like tomorrow. Minya. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And that's about it. So, hope you enjoyed this video of Jesse speaking Russian.
Yes. Check out about in 3 weeks and see the progress.
Yeah, we'll keep practicing. So, all right. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Wait, how do we say goodbye in Russian?
You used to like to say
Paka paka?
Yes.
Paka paka. All right, see you later.